Tobacco has always been a big part of Kentucky's history. At times, it was the economic driver. In the early 1900s, tobacco brought violence to the door of many Kentuckians. But first, let's set the stage for the coming events. In the 1890s, tobacco farmers were making a good living. After growing and selling their tobacco, they walked away with 8 to 12 cents profit per pound, which is a pretty good price for the times. However, things began to change when the American Tobacco Company came to town. The ATC was a monopoly. They came in and eliminated the competition, and then dropped the price of tobacco. They would drop the price below production cost. Why would anyone grow tobacco if they couldn't make a profit? On September 24th, 1904, the opposition to the ATC was formed. Felix Ewing and Joel and Charles Fort spoke before a group of more than 1,000 farmers in Guthrie, Kentucky, Todd County. They called themselves the Planters Protective Association. Their memberships grew to 5,000 within days. They were ready to face James Duke of the ATC, the Tobacco Trust. But not every farmer joined the PPA. In return, the trust would pay these farmers high prices, hoping this would weaken the power of the PPA. Tensions rose between the two groups, farmers with the PPA and farmers not with the PPA. In some cases, neighbors versus neighbors, brother versus brother. The Night Riders were formed. Who were the Night Riders? Where did they come from? Where were their loyalties? The Night Riders were the members of the PPA who were aggressive and the ones who committed the acts of violence. They originally called themselves the Silent Brigade or the Inner Circle. It is believed that Dr. David Amos was the leader of the Night Riders. He had trained at Major Farrell's military school in Hopkinsville. In retaliation for not joining the PPA, the Night Riders would be used to force other farmers to join the PPA. They sent bundles of matches or switches to people who talked bad about the PPA, and then they would burn barns and whip farmers who resisted joining. These tactics intimidated 10,000 men to join the PPA. The first attack was in Trenton, Kentucky. A group of masked men burned a tobacco warehouse and a factory. The owners had bought non-PPA tobacco. The next target was in Elkton, where they used dynamite to destroy a warehouse. Don't forget to try out audibletrial.com/KYHistoryPod to get a free book of your choosing. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more Kentucky history content. If you'd like to support the channel, check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/KYHistoryPod. Find us on these social media platforms and check out the Kentucky History Podcast on these podcast platforms for more in-depth history of Kentucky. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.